Kumatori Panic by Atchi72 is a Sokoban Match 3 game for Pico 8. Let's give it a look. Welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you lovely people. Today's game is called Kumatori Panic, and it's by the developer called Atchi Game Dev. Here we are. What a nice title screen. So, this game is made for the A Game by Its Cover Jam. A Game by Its Cover Jam, which I've covered at least once on the channel before. I'll check that. The idea of the jam is that you go to the My Famicase exhibition website, you pick one of the fake Famicom NES cartridges from there, which has a little description of this made-up game and some kind of artwork on the cartridge to give you an idea, and you turn it into a real game. The My Famicase exhibition is this whole other thing. Go and check it out, it's really cool. Anyway, this game was made based on Kumatori Panic, which was a little a cartridge created by Eat Sleep Meep, a graphic designer from Canada. Go and check them out. Some really cool artwork and cool T-shirts as well. Anyway, this is what the game is based on. So we are a bear, and we need to move chicks around on the screen to what are we trying to do? Oh dear, looks like the baby chicks have fled the coop, and it's up to Bear to return them home. So we're returning the chicks home. Really, what we're doing is lining them up and then they disappear. Because this is a Sokoban Match 3 game. So, let's start a new game. Here we are, on level 1. And I think, actually, this isn't level 1. This is my level 1 that I've already started playing, I think. Let's make a new game. Because there is a save and load function in this game, which is most unusual. Here we are, we're on a new level, level 1. In the garden, I might add. So we move around on the screen. We are this little bear character, nicely animated, I might add. I like the outlines as well, the kind of dark blue outline. Gives the game a nice look. So we move around on the screen. It's free to move around. We have an energy bar at the top. If I start pushing chicks around, chicks are heavy. They're really heavy things for a bear to move, so that uses up our energy. If we run out of energy, it's game over, man. And we move around in a Sokoban fashion, and we try and line up chickens to make them go home. It's not entirely clear what's happening there. Anyway, we line them up, they disappear, and because I lined up 5, I get a white chick. This is like a bonus chick, which helps us out. These can kind of join onto any colour group you've got, and yeah, they're also free to push around. So these are like little bonus chickens that we've earned through our skillful play on level 1. Yeah, so we have to match the colours. To start with, the game only gives us the yellow chicks to worry about. Don't worry, we will get more colourful chicks further into the game. Not sure how far I'll be able to show you that, because this game is hard, but they are there. You just have to trust me. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm picking up and making a real mess of it. You can pick up chicks and carry them. That costs energy. Everything in this game costs energy, which you might surmise. Oh no, I've run out of energy. At the moment, it's very easy to run out of energy. The game doesn't have any warning sounds or anything for when you're running low on energy, which I kind of wish it did, because it's very easy to screw it up. However, if you do screw it up, you just get put back to the beginning again. So I should just try and line up 3 at a time. Stop trying to be so clever, trying to do big combos of chicks, because whilst you get more points, it's also very easy to screw it up, which is what I was doing there. Now, you can see I can pick up chicks and place them down, but if you just place a chick in a row of 3, that doesn't do it. You have to push them. So I'm going to push it out of the way, push it back, and I've got myself some points. Fantastic. This first level really shouldn't be all that difficult for you. It's just introducing you to the game, but it's quite possible to screw it up. You can see how I managed to do that. when we get further into the game, the difficulty ramps up significantly. I'm going to try and show as much as I can, but we're going to get to a point where I hit the brick wall. Yeah, the difficulty curve in this game is, well, it's fairly straightforward, and then, whoa, does it go up. So we've completed the level and we go to our next stage. Each stage is randomly generated, so it's always a little bit different each time. The game calculates a solvable puzzle because you sort of start to see in later levels that you do have to kind of count how many chicks you've got and work out what combination or what order you need to kind of clear the chicks in. To start with, it starts things off nice and easily though, and we don't have to worry too much about that. The first few levels are just getting used to just moving around, getting used to the powers that our bear has. We're a very powerful bear. Oh, I've got another white chick. Fantastic. Free to move around, remember, free to push around as much as we please. We can only push one chick at a time. We can't push multiple chicks. That's supposed to be something, or that may be something that is added in a later version. I'm trying to be far too clever on this. There we go. Taking unnecessary risks here. So, nice transition between the levels there. I like that. Nice music as well. Nice relaxing game to play. Really cute game. It's a very, very Pico 8 style of game, this, isn't it? It's cute. Here we go, we've got a pink chick. Yeah, the graphics are very cute. Very retro looking. Really good use of the Pico 8 palette. But then again, the Pico 8 palette is so good. It makes it very easy to make very nice looking games, doesn't it? Anyway, we've got a pink chick here. These are kind of like the white chicks, they're just not quite as good. So if we manage to line up 4 chicks in a row, we get a pink chick. 5 or more is a white chick. These aren't free to push around, but they work in the same way as the white chicks, so we can kind of use them like a joker or a wild card, and makes it easy to line up combos. Now, let's see. Can I show you on here? No, I can't. I'm sure I will. You see that it's easy for that. Here we go. Oh, things get tricky now. The further we get into the game, the more likely you are to encounter puzzles where you need to really plan out what you're going to do. Here's one level where that might be the case. We have got some eggs. So, these eggs, the way these work, we can't move these, we can't push them. What we can do though is make chicks disappear next to them, and it, that will kind of crack them open and give us a chick, whatever chick is inside. So these eggs are going to give us yellow chicks if we manage to do it. This is where things can get a little bit tricky because, oh, let's try and put that down the right way. You can end up running out of chicks basically. So I think I'm okay at the moment. Let's try and get this last egg out. It's usually a good idea, I think, to get rid of the eggs as a priority, because if you've got all the chicks on the screen, you can see what you've got to do. You hopefully then avoid any silly mistakes. The gameplay then, nice Sokoban gameplay. I can't think of a Sokoban game that I've played on the channel. They're kind of popular right now, aren't they? Baba Is You. That's the one that pops into my head straight away. But it's not quite as insane as that game. But yeah, I haven't played many Sokoban games on Pico 8, which is kind of surprising, because you'd have thought it would lend itself well to the style. Anyway, let's move on. Here's where I normally get stuck. Oh, this is quite a merciful, or is it? No, this is where things get tricky. Look, we have got some green chicks, okay? So the green chicks, they can move around sometimes, which is annoying. You push them into position, and then they'll just move. Now, if you have a look, how many green chicks have we got? We've got 4. So if I line up 3 green chicks, I'm going to be left over with 1 that I can't do anything with. It took me a while to work this out. I couldn't understand why I kept failing a level. There you see. Do you see how that green one just moved there? Get back where you should be. Get back into position. It took me a while to work out what was going on, why I kept failing, and I think it's because I wasn't leaving myself enough chicks to kind of complete the level. So when you get these levels where there's more colours involved, you need to count how many of a certain chick you need to deal with at a certain time. And obviously we've got the eggs as well. Can you see how it gets more complicated? There are other colours of chicks that I've not even encountered yet. There are blue ones, there are red ones. I've not even met those guys yet. No idea what they do. Well, I do have an idea what they do because I can read the description. Let's see what the blue ones and the red ones do. Blue ones duplicate. That sounds like a living nightmare. And red ones stick to you, I think. Both of those sound horrendous. I'm glad I haven't encountered them yet because I'm sure they make the puzzles incredibly difficult. So how many chicks have I got left? If I move this guy down one, that'll crack the last egg open. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicks. You see, this is where things can go wrong. So maybe if I get rid of one more chick, maybe that will make things a little bit easier. The fact you can pick up chicks makes the game much easier to deal with. The game would be very difficult if you couldn't do that. So I'm very glad that you can. Another thing that took me a while to get my head round, this might just be me that's been a bit thick, but you don't have to line them up. They don't have to be in lines. You can have them in any kind of group as long as they're adjacent to each other. Took me a while to figure that out. Oh well. There we go. Level 5. That was where I was getting stuck. To me, this is where the difficulty starts to ramp up significantly. I got stuck several times at level 5, but now I can show you level 6. Oh my, this is getting more complicated. We've got green eggs now. So the complexity of the game increases exponentially. So these green chicks, they can only kind of group with each other. So how many have I got left? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 2 in eggs. So if I do a 3 here, are you paying attention to how much energy I've got as well? Because that will still be running out. Okay, now I've got 4. No, oh, I've done it wrong. See, this is the frustrating thing now. You get into this is an unwinnable scenario now, but the game hasn't figured out, or it's just not letting me know that. Because if I or is it an unwinnable? No, it's not. It's not unwinnable. Maybe it could be unwinnable. If I use the green chicks to crack that green egg, which there's no requirement for me to do that, don't need to do that, then I would be left with 1 green chick that I wouldn't be able to do anything with. That wouldn't be good, would it? I haven't failed that much yet. What I think would be really useful, a really useful addition to the game, would be if when you fail, and I don't think it does this, I hope it doesn't, because otherwise I'm just suggesting something that's already in the game. But what I think would be really good and helpful would be if the game... Oh, I've screwed it up. Look, there's 2 yellow chicks left, I've just noticed. Right. The game doesn't tell you... Like, see... Oh, stop moving! No! Right, there we go. It says gathering failed. It'd be really helpful, I think, if it told you what you had done wrong. I mean, I know what I've done wrong. I've done 2 things wrong there. I've got 1 green chick left and 2 yellow chicks that I can't do anything with. I kind of wish it'd tell you that, because especially on level 5, there were several times where I just got stuck and I had no clue what was going wrong. Like, I'd clear one, the first group I'd clear would fail the level, and I don't understand why. Well, I didn't understand why. I think I do now. It takes you a bit of a while to figure this game out. It took me a while to figure out. Maybe this game is like, you know, really obvious, because if I'd have played more Sokoban Match 3 games, maybe it'd be super obvious for me. See, I'm already doing it wrong, look. I've only got 5 yellow chicks. They have to be done in a 5, don't they? Oh, this is where I got stuck. I remember this now. Because I have to line up a 5, but I don't have a lot of energy. I might have done it now, maybe. Oh, I'm so low on energy, but that's all the white chicks dealt with. That may have been a mistake. How many? If I clear this now, if I use 3 here, I'll have 4 left. That'll be okay. And I've got a reasonable amount of energy. Is this going to be it? It's at this point that I usually run out of energy. When I think I've solved the level. I've done it. This is as far as I've ever got. Wow. Oh, the levels keep getting harder. Oh, we've got 2 yellow eggs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green chicks. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow chicks. So I think we have to do the 6. So altogether we've got 8 yellow chicks. I think we need to do those as 2 4s. How many greens have we got? 1, 2, 3, 7. So we need to do a 3 and a 4. You see, this is where you need to start counting things. It took me a while to realise this. And we need to do the eggs as well. Oh my, there's so many things to remember. Right. Okay, this is good. So I've got... I need to do these yellow ones as a 7, as a 4. This level actually isn't as bad as I thought, maybe. This is... No. Is this okay? I've got a pink one, that'll help me, pink chicks. I think I'm okay. Yay, I'm okay. I'm nearly there. Living on a prayer. Most of the time, the green chicks don't really make a big difference to how you play the game. They only move kind of occasionally. And you can see there that they can move on top of you. I mean, I've just said they only move occasionally, and it's just moved about 4 times. Oh, how many have I got now? I've got 5. These guys all need lining up as a 5. The 3... The green chicks really make the rules a lot harder to follow because chicks can't clear themselves. So you've seen that there was 3 chicks there in a row or in a little adjacent group. They can't clear themselves. Only you can do that. Oh, no. No, I'm okay. Thought I'd screwed it up. There we go. There was a lot of beginner's luck there, I think. I'm steaming through this game. Maybe I will be able to show you the... Nope. We are not getting those blue and red chicks, are we? Anyway. This is a really good game. It's a really subtly tricky and difficult puzzle game. Definitely worth a look, though. The first few levels lull you into a false sense of security and you feel like, oh, this game's dead straightforward. I understand it, but you don't understand it. Well, I didn't understand it. It's very much worth a look, though. If you want to play it, visit the link over on itch down below. It's also on Splore. Now, this is a Game Jam game. There are apparently a couple of bugs, which I have not encountered yet, which are hopefully going to get ironed out. So, yeah, watch this space. Oh, that green chick is watching this space, definitely. So, yeah, watch this space. It should develop. It should become less buggy as time goes on. But yeah, give it a look. It's very much worth your time. Little puzzle games like this, Pico 8 is fantastic at doing puzzle games like this. It's a shame we don't see more kind of puzzle games on Pico 8, I think. Yeah, give this game a look. Very much worth your time. And go and check out the other games in A Game by Its Cover Jam. It's always high quality every year. And check out the My Famicase exhibition as well for some rather nice graphic design Famicom cartridges. Just don't check it out, it's really cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to try and complete level 8. You need to have a go at this game. So, off you go. See you later. Bye.